Gabby, thank you for being here with us. What was your objective in traveling to Goodlettsville, Tennessee to the Dollar General shareholder meeting?
So the objective was to travel to the shareholders meeting so workers would have the opportunity to stand in front of the shareholders and voice their issues and concerns about their workplace. Some workers have been there multiple years and haven't had a raise. They're still making $8, $9 an hour. And as well as staffing, you walk into the store. I'm a person that frequents Dollar General, Family Tree, all of that. And every time I walk into the store, there's always one cashier and there's a line all the way back to the freezers. And that's unacceptable.
What did you experience at the shareholders meeting?
So when we got to the shareholders meeting, we had a little rally outside in the parking lot as we waited for Bishop Barber, who was also one of the people with the proxy to go into the shareholders meeting. And so once Bishop Barber got there, he proceeded to lead a prayer. He led this prayer, and then we proceeded to go into the building. But once we got inside, they started to clear the table off and tell us that the board meeting had started and we weren't allowed in. And so Bishop says, what do you mean we're not allowed in? There's nothing on this paper that says that we can't come in after 9 o'clock. You clearly saw us coming, but you locked the doors, right? And so she says, well, this is procedure. The doors are locked at 9. Nobody is allowed in the meetings once the meetings start. And so Bishop says, I'm a shareholder. So at that particular time, he went to the door and he started to knock on the door. Open the door, let me in. I'm a shareholder. In the name of Jesus, open the door and let me in. And he proceeded to do this, I want to say a good 7 to 8 minutes. Bishop finally says, this is not over. We will be back. He tells Kenya, I will fly you to the next shareholders meeting. I don't care where it is. I will make sure that you are there and that you are heard. But I got a little so pissed off that I had to let them know. I said, do y'all understand that what you're doing is modern day sharecropping, right? The people that go in those stores look like me. The people that work in those stores look like me. But we can't afford to shop anywhere else because you're not paying us anything. So guess what do? We give your paycheck right back to you. That's modern day sharecropping.
The management team said that the reason why that you weren't allowed in the meeting was you were 4 minutes late, and they simply closed the doors. They actually haven't admitted to locking the doors, but they closed the doors and to start the meeting. How would you respond to their claims that that's why you weren't allowed in the meeting?
I think that's bull. I know they saw us coming up those steps. I know that they saw that Bishop was struggling because of the slight disability that he has. And I know that those doors were locked because when we turned the handle, it did not open.